She's ridiculous because she's very good. Right, first thing we're going to do before we go down to the floor is grab the band, and we're going to do 2 exercises here. The first one, if you see, my arms are in a Y shape, and now they're in a W shape because I have my elbows pointing to the floor, making a W. So we're going to start at the top in a Y position. Now remember, you've got your shoulders down and back, core engaged, pelvic floor lifted, all those things. And then you inhale, and as you exhale, bend the arms, and without knocking the head forward, you need to take the shoulders back to ease the band down behind your head. Brilliant. Keep the band in. You might need to shorten it a bit so that your hands don't need to go so far out. And then take it back up. That's it. Keep that movement going at that speed. Always the band under tension. So the reason the camera's so good is because at the moment you're about there. See how my band is now level, and yours was going down a bit like that. And that arm, if I mimic you, this arm is further forward than this one.
Oh, like that.
Not as much. I'm just showing you, I'm exaggerating it.
Yeah.
You're going down a bit like that.
Yeah.
Instead of together. Keep going. Yeah, that one's still further forward. Only a bit.
I'm finding that one difficult for some reason.
It's just mobility, yeah.
It's all locked up.
Yeah. This is what
archery, I think it is. Yeah.
And painting and scraping and whatever else you've been doing.
Yeah.
So it's highlighted a little tiny weakness, hasn't it? So at the moment you've got a slack band, so you need to make it a bit shorter so it's always under tension. So what training do you do for your archery?
I'm mainly shoulders. So.
Oh, that was good, Hannah. I saw you correct your core then. Just saw you do it. Right, if you're still with me because you're doing so well, we're going to pulse here. So we come down and we go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you get a rest. I know. And do whatever, which is probably, I know. It's supposed to. So what we're doing is we are strengthening all of this and getting us into that upright position because there's a tendency to start getting lordotic. Which kyphosis is when you see people, it's also called widow's hump, where you've got this huge lump here and your head is actually this far forward. So we've got to get that back now. If we don't get it back now, we're doomed. It's going to keep going. So the next exercise is called the dumb waiter. You hold the band out in front of you. And my arms are parallel with the floor. And then I grasp the band. Now I've just got it under tension a little bit, and I would like it to stay under tension. So in other words, when you bring it back, if the band goes slack, you're having a rest, which is cheating. So keep it under tension. So we're going to inhale. Now you notice how my elbows are back here and my elbows are in at my waist. That's it. And they stay touching your waist. So you're in that upright position, shoulders down and back. Do a little one first. And then come back. And then go as big as you can, keeping those elbows in. Once you take the elbows out, you're using different muscles, and we want to isolate the correct muscles. So lots of people have rotator cuff injuries, won't they, in your sport? Yeah. And one of the exercises you would be given by the physio is to the bad side. You would be working it like this, but with a lighter band. We've got some pink ones as well. Keep the elbows in. So if you don't need a rest, don't let the band go slack. Keep it under tension. And then we are going to pulse. So we go wide. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax.
We were braced.
Wow. Don't need that again yet, till later on.
Oh, that hurts. Does that hurt you?
So there is one. There is one that we could do it. Actually, let's do it. So this is for you. So I've got one hand out in front, other hand elbow high, and we pull it all the way back. When we bring it in, don't relax the band, keep tension on the band. Keep the hips forward. Yeah. So we're all archers. I nearly sliced my elbow off when I did it because I've got stupid elbows.
I just went to Phil to let go of the band and
Yeah. No, Jeff's eye. Okay, we'll do that pulsing again. So we're going back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Relax. Well done. It's intense, isn't it? You think that's not so bad? Oh, well, wiggle it off. We have to do the other side, of course. Other hand out in front. And then pull on that side. So which hand is that? Bill, is that your shooting? You don't call it shooting hand.
Am I doing it the wrong hand?
We're doing both. So, no, I meant when you're doing your archery.
Yes, I'm right-handed, so yeah.
That's how you arch.
What's that?
Is that how you hold the bow?
Yeah, you do that. Yeah.
However, what we're doing is facing the front.
Yeah.
And so what's happening then is you're having to use your muscle power to turn your waist. It's your core that you're working as well. Whereas if we let it slide out. Yeah. And then we're going to pulse. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's that. Kept you on your toes, didn't it? No, we're not going to use that again until later. So do whatever you need to do. Because we are fans of having rest as well. So a Pilates press up is very different to what you will see people doing in the gym. You will see, I'm afraid they are mainly men, who say they can do 50 press ups and they'll go like this. So a Pilates press up takes quite a long time, so we don't actually do that many. So you need to position your
All the other ones at the back if you want.
and it will be, so we start off up here. I'll do it quickly. Yeah, we're doing the full one because it's good mobility. So first part is inhale, drop the chin, and very slowly, but I'm going to do it quickly. You go down as far as you can until you need to bend your legs. Then you bend your legs. Then you walk out, and you may need to put your knees on the floor. The main thing you don't do is have an arch in your back, and you definitely don't have a lump in your back. It's a nice neutral spine, and you take your chest down and back up, and then you walk yourself back up. And that's one press up, including all that mobility, stretching for the legs. So I'll talk you through the first couple. Inhale, drop the chin. Exhale, start to bend down one vertebrae at a time. When you need to bend your legs, do. Walk the hands out. Knees down if you need to. One press up. And then walk them all the way back up. Sorry. I'm trying to watch and do. Lovely. And that's one press up. Off you go again. Chin to chest. Roll down. Bend your knees when you need to. Walking out. One press up. Right, so Janet, you can do halfway house, I think, which I'll show you next time. Lovely. And then walk all the way back. back into your setup position. Start again. Drop the head all the way down. So Janet, when you try halfway house, as you walk out, so you're in your plank like you just did, and instead of saying I can't do it, go all the way to the floor and then rest. And then when you come up, the whole lot goes up together. So I think you can do that. All the way down in one. You might drop the last bit. No, that's superb. No, that is brilliant.
That was really good.
That was brilliant. How's your nose? That's it. And then do the same again. I will wind your way back up. That was really good. So that's got to be your press up from now on, okay? Same again. Keep going. Obviously, if you need a rest, stay down and have a rest here like this. But if you don't, that's brilliant, Jeff. That's brilliant, Hannah. That's good. You should be really proud of that, Janet. I don't offer that to many people. And off you go again. If you can. Are they not helping?
No.
What about
moving?
what about hanging your hands over a block? Would that help?
No, I don't think so.
That's really good. Yep. One more. Love the nose dive to the block. Go on. That's it.
The last bit I can't hold.
Right, so what you need to do now is stay down, Janet, and do this, and the others can when you, unless you want to do some more. It's up to you. That's perfect, Hannah. You're really doing well there. And of course, Jeff, you are. And of course, you are too.
Are we staying down now?
Yes. And, yeah, nice stretch. So those are Pilates press-ups. Not easy, are they? But what you're getting out of it, the extra value added, is you're getting all that mobility for the spine, the legs, hamstrings. And when you're ready, go to lying on your front. Lie on your front, yeah. Okay, so we're going to do scissors on the floor. Now there's loads and loads of levels of scissors. So what we're going to do first is I'm going to press down on this hand and lift this hand and then come down. So I'm pushing on this hand and lifting the other without tipping over at all. So you're trying to get your chest off the floor.
Well, without tipping, you said.
Yeah, without tipping. Yeah, that's it, Janet, got it.
Too tall then.
So Bill, you're turning over, going a bit like this. What I want you to do is stay that way. So my shoulders stay parallel with the ceiling and the floor. So it's hard work on that one arm that that's it. That's it, yep. Can you try and lift your chest off the floor a bit, Hannah? Yeah. No, look down, sorry, no, look down. So that's the first part, is the arms. And the second part is the legs. So all these stay on the floor. One foot presses on the floor and the other one goes up with a straight leg. And again, we don't turn at all. So we want the hips to stay parallel with the floor. And then the other one. That's good mobility there, Bill. Keep the legs straight, 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 straight. That's good. Don't rush it and definitely don't throw it. So that leg's bending, Bill, the other one didn't. That leg's bending when you go up, the other one didn't.
All right, okay.
That's it, that one's perfect. Now try and do the same with the other one. Yeah, that's it. So proprioception is knowing where your body bits are in relation to your other body bits and the world around you. I know. It's supposed to be. So you can carry on good exercises. I will call it round the world. I'll do it quickly because it's boring to watch. It's one arm, other arm, one leg, one leg. But you do it in the same control speed you've been doing it. But certainly Jeff and certainly Bill and you two, if you want to, it's now going to be this arm and this leg. And then swap. Under control, not dropping the leg down, placing it down. I knew you'd do that, Janet. I knew it. I think you say, if they're doing it, I'm doing it. And then you always do.
I like to have a go.
I know. Do you think? Oh,
Yeah, because if you don't have a go,
you don't
you
know.
don't know, do you?
No. But if I say words of the effect of, to the effect of don't do this, Janet, you do it anyway. So it's quite good. It's like a way of encouraging you without me forcing you to do it. It's reverse psychology, I think. There's one more level, if you want to try it, which is the full swimming that he teaches. And it's a really tough one because now it's this arm and this leg, but we keep moving. So it's swimming. That's why it's called swimming. But it isn't this.
No.
It's not this. It's this. You don't want to think about it.
Well, my tummy, I don't know why.
Oh, what time did you eat tonight?
Good effort, Jeff.
I've not. So
That's it. That's really good timing, Bill. It's good. Oof, that's my hand there. Oof.
and can you do it fast?
Yes, it's like swimming. So I don't know if you did when you were little, but we had an action man and you used to wind it up and it used to do this in the water. Well, my sister had action man, I had Tressie. It really is tough.
You can do it like a short
Mm.
period of time.
I can't even do it with just my legs.
So go back to one arm, one leg, and then the other side. So your legs are bending now and crossing over each other even now, Bill. Brilliant. Rest when you need to. Yeah, rest when you need to. I think that's probably the hardest one, apart from when we do 100. Now, from here, you need to very gently bring yourself back into another one of these nice stretches. Because what we're doing is resetting the back. The back has been working really hard in an arched position. And now we need to reset it. And then we're going to go on to our sides. If I do it this way, you'll see better, I think. So I'm in a dead, see, I've got a line on my mat. I would line my shoulder, I would lie like this along the line in my mat with my hand on the floor. And then I flex, this is for balance, this hand in front. So you can go on a length of mat. I'm trying to show you from the side what it looks like. So all I'm going to do is raise and lower my leg. Under control the whole time. And what I'm looking for is being in a straight line. So I'm just going to tip you over a little bit. Come back down a minute. Straight line. And then that's it. That's it. Great. Now lift it. And keep, may I touch, turn that toe that way. That's it. And come back down. And back up, keeping the toe facing there. That's it. Brilliant. 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 So if you turn the toe even slightly to the ceiling, then you're using these muscles again. We've used those loads. By keeping the toe this way, you're using these muscles. Lovely. Under control. So just to finish you off, when you get to your highest point, 10 pulses at the top. Brilliant. And then you can bring it down and then bend that top leg and drop the knee to the floor. And then we're going to work the lower leg. So flex the foot and we're going to raise and lower. So now you're working your inner thighs. Keeping the legs straight. If you can flex the foot, that's it. Brilliant. Push the heel away from you to straighten the leg. And then we're going to go to your highest point and do 10 pulses up there. Super duper. And then you curl into a ball on your side. Just stay on your side just for a quick rest. And then you're going to go onto your back. So you probably want your heads away from me, so your feet into the middle. And we do a couple of exercises here before we do the other side. The first one, you need the block. We're going to do 2 shoulder bridges. So if I show you a shoulder bridge, it starts here, builds up, and this is a shoulder bridge. And then we come back down. Okay, just have a quick go at a shoulder bridge. Just do one. Have the block ready. Brilliant. That's great, Bill. It's good. Yep. And then come down. So make sure your feet, Jeff, your heels are together and your toes are splayed out. That's it. Okay, now we want the block because I'm going to time you for a minute. So you're going to put the block in between your knees and you're going to squeeze the block. So you're working your inner thighs, really squeeze it tight, but up at shoulder bridge, and I'll put them on for 1 minute. Hello. Something to be said about that. Yeah. I wanted just to say ping pong balls, but right, up you go, and stay up, and stay squeezing that block as hard as you can, and squeezing your bum muscles as hard as you can. Now, obviously, if you need to come down, you must. But otherwise, keep going. Keep going, keep going. Squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. Still squeezing. Don't forget to breathe. You've made it a bit hard of yourself because, if you wish, you can have it feet slightly wider up there. Okay? It was just more difficult what you were doing. Keep squeezing, and you are more than halfway. Squeeze your bum muscles. Keep going. 18. Just 10 left. Keep going. You're doing really well. Well done. Keep going. Keep going. There you go. Gently come down. Your back might feel weird. So gently roll down and then hug one knee into the chest and then the other knee as well, and just rock from side to side. And you're just resetting the back the other way. So while you're resting, I will show you the second one. This is now to work the outer thighs. So we will take the band under and we will cross it over. And then we will go up to shoulder bridge and then you will work against the band. Okay, but we stay high. So we don't drop down in between, we stay up and wide and narrow. And we do another minute. Huh? And then cross. So you need your feet together, knees together to start. That's it. And you are now your own resistance. So cross your band over. That's it. Yep. And then up you go, and I'll set it for 1 minute again. So knees go wide and narrow, wide and narrow. So you don't need to ease off on the band there, Hannah. You can keep the band in the same place, tight. Yeah. Knees go wide, knees come back. So your knees are doing this and this. That's it.
Moving. Right. Okay.
Lovely. Brilliant. Now, what's happening also now is because your arms are off the floor, you're not getting any help with your balance.
I like this one.
And I do. And you've only got 20 left.
Kids all love this one.
Well, hey.
Anything that has a band in it.
Oh, do they like the toys? Superb. 10.
I mean, it kills.
We're supposed to. Come on, you didn't come for rest. There we are. Gently come down because your back again could feel quite weird. And then you're going to hug one knee into your chest and then the other as well. And then you're going to rock from side to side. And roll around. Do whatever your back needs to reset it. Did you try and get up the first time, or were you doing the actual Pilates one that we've done? Yeah. Yeah. So we have to do the side ones on the other side now. So whichever side you didn't do, we're doing now. I think you did that last time because your head was this end, wasn't it?
Yep.
So I don't know my left and right, so I just have to go one side and then the other.
Last time I was right on top.
I don't know.
Yes, you were, Hannah. You were facing the same way as me.
Sure, you're good at this. Okay, tip the. Yep. Yeah.
I was lying the other way.
You were. So I think you did.
Because you didn't have your feet into the centre.
You didn't.
Your head into the
I think you're doing the same. Because you last time you were that way round and you were lifting that leg. Oh, I don't know. Can't do it. Can't do it. No. So the main thing is foot flex, which it is. It is. It is. It is. Brilliant. Yeah, you're good at this now, aren't you? Got to make it harder, haven't I?
How'd you make it harder?
Do you mean? Do you mean will you make it harder, or shut up? Right. So when it's killing, you stay at the top and you do 10 pulses.
I've got to run 25 minutes tomorrow morning.
What time?
I'm going to get about 9:15.
Yay! Got loads of time to recover.
Got ahead of myself.
Yeah, fine. And then bring it down and bend the top knee and drop it to the floor. That's it. And we're ready for the next leg. So the inner thigh. That's it. Got it. So 10 controlled. Straight leg. Oh, it's gone dark now. And then 10 pulses at the top. And then curl into a ball on your side and just have a quick rest in a ball. And then we'll go back onto your backs again. And then the killer move, the 100. Ooh. Right, the 100 is, I think, one of his hardest moves. And I'm a bit naggy because if you do it wrong, you can hurt your back. And the reason you can hurt your back is because if your core isn't strong enough, I don't know if you can see, but if your back starts to come off the floor, you're pinching it really. So with all this weight out here and your back pin, it could really hurt you. So you always make sure that your back is on the floor, and just try bringing one leg up to tabletop without the back moving, and bring it down, and bring the other one up to tabletop and bring it down. Try that first. So tabletop is when your knee is above your hip and your foot's flexed. So it's not here because that's cheating. Back there. That's it. Now put the foot on the floor with the bent leg. That's it. And then bring the other one up. So bring this one up to tabletop first. Which tabletop is there? As though you're resting on a table.
Yep.
Now take that down and bring the other one up. And I'm watching to see if that moves, which it doesn't. Oh, it's a bit cheaty there. Now try and bring the other one as well. Holding that down. Brilliant. Yeah, so you can do that. So that's going to be your position for your 100. Now try lifting your head and shoulders up and floating the hands off the floor. So you're now here. And then we beat the arms 100 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's it. Brilliant. Is that too easy, Jeff? Is that too easy?
Well, yeah, it's easy.
So you straighten your legs, don't you? Brilliant. Way. Good at this. How easy is that?
Sorry?
How easy is that?
It's okay.
So you could try straightening your legs.
Six legs.
Flex feet. That's it. Try there. And this is the one where if your back starts to lift off the floor,
Yep.
not good. Go, Hannah. So hug the knees into the chest. If you didn't finish 100, just come have a quick rest and go back into it. Because I often lose count. I have to go 20, 20, 20, 20, 20.
Janet was super quick. I don't understand how the men are still counting.
Because we flap our arms faster.
Yeah, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
I know.
What she's saying is, you're a cheater and I'm not. So now you really need to hug your knees into your chest. So I probably do that every morning at least once.
Yep.
Usually once, actually. Because I've got to be able to do it, haven't I? Crikey. Well done. So that's the hard one. And then the next one we love, everybody loves it. It's 4-point kneeling and it's Superman. So this is called a box position because my hips are level and my shoulders are level and my back is flat. So this is not box and this isn't box. It's right there in the middle with the neutral spine. So we'll try that first. Let's just do some cat-cow stretches. So you're always looking at the floor. And a cat stretch is where you take your back as high as you can up to the ceiling, pushing it higher, 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 pushing the floor away from you. And then come down into that neutral spine box position. Notice my shoulders are not up by my ears, they're down and back. And then you can look up and drop the spine, but I've still got belly button to spine, I haven't let it all hang out. And then back to box. So now we know where box is, we're going to lift one arm as high as we can without tipping the shoulders. So in other words, my shoulders stay level and not tip at all. And then back down. And then the other side. So this is good for shoulder mobility. And then we take one leg out from behind. And again, we don't want the hips to tip. So we keep the hips level and bring it down. And try the other one.
So Carol, my hips always tip.
Do they?
So how can I get better at that?
I should put this on if it falls off.
Well, I mean, it will. I can feel myself.
Shall I hold them? See if it feels any different?
Weight shift though.
Go on then.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to shift your weight.
There we are. No.
Yeah.
Now just go like, that's it. They're not tipping now. So all I'm doing is holding the one down. That's it. You know, you can do that. So you have the mobility to do it.
Okay. My body just naturally swung over.
That's good. So the next level up is one arm, opposite leg, which you three have done loads of times. So now you have to just have a think about it. So I'm going to do this arm, so it's this leg. And we're not trying to go high. We're trying to be stretched from front to back. And then we come down, and then we change sides. And then we come down. And you can also do the crunch, if you remember. So your leg's not quite going straight now, Bill. That's it.
You do several crunches on one side.
Yes, you do. I'd say aim for 10, but if 8's enough. That arm didn't go as high as normal, Janet. That's it. Your back leg's bent at the moment, Jeff. Push through the heel. That's it. You feel the difference now?
Yeah.
And it was just perfect, Hannah. You okay?
Yeah, it's hard. I'm balancing on
Yes.
leg.
So you could go less high. You could, on the bad side, just go up a little bit because you're still working the same muscles, and you could actually do that, but don't take the leg as high. Don't beat yourself up. It's good. This is the last exercise, so is that enough? It's enough. But you're still doing it, aren't you? So, you know. Good control, good speed and everything. And when you've done, we're going to just drop back into that child pose. At the moment, I've got my knees together and I grip with my hands and I try and pull my hands back, getting my bum closer to my heels. Just easing the back off the other way when you've worked it that hard. And then come back up to box position and take the knees as wide as you want and feet together, and then go back again. So we're now stretching the inner thighs that we used when we were doing all that inner thigh work, when we were doing the shoulder bridges. And we hold these stretches at the end quite a long time because they are the developmental ones. So when we've contracted the muscles, we want to bring them back to the original length. Plus it's a rest. Lovely. Now come back up to the box position. And then we're going to come over into sitting. And if you like cross legs, cross your legs. I hate them, but I can just do it. I don't really like it. Yeah, everybody happy here? Put your elbows on your knees and just gently squeeze a little bit more out of them. And relax, honestly relax. And if you can grow out of it, even better. Shoulders down and back. Now we're going to take one arm out to the side and the other arm up to the ceiling, and a little bit more painting of the ceiling as far as you can go without any pain. And we're going to hold it here, so don't overdo it. And on the out breath, there might be a bit more. And then gently drop forward out of it. And swap the legs over. And same again the other side. So other arm goes out. Oh, sorry, no. Sorry, first just ease the knees open a little bit. Hey. So when you're trying to force a stretch, your brain and muscles will talk to each other and they'll go, you're going to hurt me, I'm not having it. And they tense up. And when they realise because you're not overdoing it, they relax and they just go that bit further. And then take the other hand out, opposite hand up, and lean over. And relax into it. And drop forward out of it. Put your feet together, knees together. And we're just going to rock from side to side. Does everybody feel okay? Yeah? Go as far as you can without any pain.
I
scoot
travel
forward
forward,
very
yeah.
fast. Jeff doesn't seem to.
Okay, we're going to come back over to high knees and towards the back of your mat. So these are high knees. And we're going to stretch the hip flexors, which we used quite a bit as well, by taking one foot forward and then pushing into that, relaxing. Honestly, relax into it. It should not hurt. Big deep breath. And then we're going to push back, but we're not coming out of it. Push back and then back into it. And then one more time, push back and back into it. And push back, high knees, circle the hips, and the other way, and then the other leg. Is it? But that's the first time you've complained tonight about your tight muscles in your legs.
This session was what I needed actually, because I think it's been challenging, but not as challenging as some of the other sessions we've
Back.
done. And yeah, I
Oh,
feel like
good.
I needed that.
Oh, good. I can do that anytime. I sort of feel like you want to be challenged. But if ever you don't want to be, we can do loads more relaxation, loads more stretching, which is why I ask you, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
No,
One more
held the
time.
picture
Come
absolutely
back.
right, Carol.
Okay, thank you. A bit scary. Well, you're still here, so I must.
Well, we need to talk about Easter holidays, don't we?
Oh, yeah, I've got
and dates.
my camera's on there. My calendar's on there. Are you going away?
No, but wasn't there something you wanted to do one of them?
Forgotten. Completely forgotten already. High knees.
I'm away next week.
Where are you going? Somewhere nice.
Going to Fourth Caravan.
Lovely. Because it's school holidays starting on Friday. Okay, we're going to come up to standing. Elegantly, without groaning. Without groaning. And circle the hips. So all the hard work's done. So we're going to do a balance, but you're quite welcome to hold on. We'll just stretch the thighs. So one arm out, foot in your hand. You do, don't you? You can grab your... So out here, there's no stretch. Bring the knees together and take the foot behind the bum. So I'm impatient. So I also do a chest stretch at the same time by doing that. But I know it's not everybody's ideal. And then change side.
I'm getting better at this because this is one of the ones I do after every run.
I should hope so.
So look at that.
Yes.
Well, I couldn't a few weeks ago.
No.
I can once I got it up there.
But it doesn't hurt, Janet.
No, it's a stretch down the front, but it's not
Okay.
hurting anything else.
All right then. And relax. And then just circle the hip. And circle the shoulders. And the other way. And then we're going to inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And you are done. Fantastic. Thank you. Brilliant. I should put that there. You've got the handouts, didn't you, Hannah, for the stretches?
Yes,
Rightio. And I think there's the video, isn't there?
yes, which I've not looked at yet.
No, but it's there.